welcome back for another video. As you see, I'm in my garage. Oh, I already showed you. Well, I was gonna say we got a big box today and there's parts in it, but I kind of already just showed it. So I got some carbon fiber fenders. Now these aren't rec speed, these are EVS, so a little higher quality and fitment and all that. So I'm installing these today. Now there's already a ton of videos on how to install these out there already, and Thick Whips' video is very good. So I'm not really gonna make a whole install video. I'm just gonna kind of give you updates as I'm going along, sort of thing, and you know, take you along with me. I don't know if you guys saw my last video. I did a custom oil catch can for my oil cap. Thing is sick. I love it. I think it looks so cool. And then I also just went to the store because I had the Dremel. I don't know what happened to it, but I bought a new one. Except this is Milwaukee, so cooler. And then I picked up a Dremel Ease Lock kit. And this one has a plastic one in it. I don't know if you can read that, but it's got a plastic bit in it. So that's why I picked that one up, because they didn't have any of these just by themselves. So I had to get this. So I'm gonna start trying to knock this out and shoot, hopefully I finish it. Because it looks like a process. That one bolt that's like right here, that's facing this way. So you have to go in like this way and in this little gap. Ugh. So here we go. So it's the following day. I got the carbon fenders on, you can see right there. And then let's circle around to the other side. You can see right there. So carbon fenders are on, they're looking great. Installation wise, I didn't make a video on it because there's a lot of good videos out there, and Thick Whips probably has one of the best videos, and that's what I followed myself. So I didn't really talk about that. I didn't really make a video on that. Go watch Thick Whips' video. He killed it. There's nothing I can do to top it. When it came to installation, it was kind of difficult. It took me like 8 hours to do both fenders. The most troubling part was probably that bolt right there, because the bolt is facing this way. So you have to open the door to be able to access that bolt. The best thing I can say that helped is I actually took this little side skirt piece off of the fender itself, and I did this bolt last. But because I did that, I was able to bring this panel like forward a lot. So I didn't have to like stand like this stupid angle and like kill my back. So installation, it just took a while. It wasn't too bad. It was just a long process. And then for these specifically, cutting this piece was super scary. The other side, we'll talk about. The other side's kind of bad. Now when it comes to, you know, these are the EVS ones. You want to talk about quality. They look really good. Like the carbon looks really good on both of them. Circle to this side. Like the carbon looks great. All right, so the carbon looks good. Maybe except like this little spot right here. But let's talk about the most important thing, fitment. On this side, this is really good. Besides like right here where I guess they didn't do that little black paint line or whatever, they look pretty good. But then like right here, the fender is touching the hood, but you get down here and there's this gnarly gap where I can almost stick my pinky in. And then this side, the fender liner, so I'm probably gonna replace this fender liner because I don't like that. Because I mean, you can look at it and you can see inside the fender. But I actually took measurements, all right? This side doesn't go in as much as the other side. I don't know why that is. So like there was no lip like right here to catch this fender. And then plus with all the bolts and stuff in there, it like keeps this tight. So like I press down here and I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I messed it up really bad. I don't know. It seems like the fender kind of not level. And then down here, you can see there's this gnarly gap here. I tried to do the best I could with this. I relocated one of the spots where a pin goes in on the bottom. Like I was able to push it back more, and I drilled a hole and I put that in. So it does look a little better. This fender was the trouble fender, especially because this fender has the windshield washer fluid tank in it. The other side I think ended up working out really well. That washer fluid tank was a nightmare. But this side, same thing. This side this isn't as bad. There's more of a gap here, but then the gap over here is even worse. Like I can actually stick my whole finger in that gap. And I tried readjusting these multiple times, but I just couldn't get it. It's like this little piece isn't high enough. And on the other side, actually, like I tried moving it so much and re-drilling holes, and just nothing would work. And then same with this one. I tried re-drilling holes and adjusting it, and nothing worked. But this side, besides this, fitment's great. Like the line here is really good. Down here even, like it's tucked in there. This side, like I said, it angles in more. So like I don't have that fender liner problem besides right here, but I think that's just the actual fender itself. But this side actually turned out pretty good. And I think overall when it comes to the fenders, I think it looks sick. Like the Supra is coming together how I want it. This spoiler looks a lot bigger on video than it does in real life. Maybe it's because my angle of the camera. Like it looks really big. It's not actually that big. That's a good angle. But it's Supra's starting to come together visually. I did order the SP1R, and Graveyard said they're getting it at the end of the month, so I'll have that. So I'm going to do a single exit, so it's really going to have that like Supra look. And then the front, I'm still up in the air about front lips. I think the front lip is what's really going to set the Supra off with when it comes to like looks. I'm still stuck between a Seibon and the Rexpeed V3. It's those two, just because I really want to cover like this up and this stupid gap here. So the Rexpeed's super aggressive, but I know it sticks down 3 inches, and the Seibon honestly looks like this, but it's all one piece and all carbon. So I don't really know when it comes to that. But in the end, I think the Supra's starting to come together. It's starting to be more visually, I guess, appealing, but not OEM plus. It's more of like a race car look. But I don't know. I think that's gonna be the end of this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.